Well, the cluster of thunderstorms moving through the valley continues to head east. You can see we've had some brilliant lightning out of it. Our DHR held camera there out of Edinburgh. And you can also see how it's continuing to die down as it moves east, but it's still got a punch. That's for sure. We have updated thunderstorm warnings for you here coming up. But again, we've had some vicious winds, 60 to 70 miles an hour, as this has made its way out of northern Starr County across to Hidalgo County. We've had on radar showing up 4-inch hail back into rural Starr County, and then 1 to 2-inch hail showing up. Official reports more like marble size to ½ inch around Hidalgo County and officially out of Elsa. As well, Hidalgo County reporting more than 3,000 people without power, or that report coming in from the power utilities. We're talking about, it's almost 5,000, up to nearly 5,000 people without power in Hidalgo County as a result. Again, the wind gusts of nearly 70 miles an hour and the hail combined does a number on the electric infrastructure for sure. A thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Hidalgo County, Willacy County, and now Cameron County until 12:45, as this, what's left of the core. This thing started out as a mighty, mighty bullseye coming out of northern Starr County and now remains more disorganized, but still packs a punch, moving on in through Elsa, Monte Alto, moving on into Santa Rosa, Raymondville, Sebastian, Lyford, and moving through Monte Alto and La Sarra, several area locations continuing to endure what is pushing on through Hidalgo County, Willacy County, and Cameron counties. You see here the warning stretches on down to Los Fresnos, from north of Weslaco through Mercedes and La Feria, and then on from Lynn San Manuel to Port Mansfield. We look at the overall track of some of the clusters, the core clusters, and you can see that moving on now, heading on toward Raymondville by 12:24. This one right here, this one, continuing to move on and slide east. So Raymondville, you're just seeing some of the beginnings, but you're still going to be in it at nearly 12:30 after midnight, and there's some hail still in there showing up on radar at 1 inch, and more cells continuing to move to the east. You see these arrows updating. The arrows pop up where more significant cells are forming or continue to move on in. They're moving on in toward through Santa Rosa eventually, out of La Villa, and heading on into northwestern Cameron County. Now we can put tracker again to work and see all of these areas from Santa Rosa to Palm Valley, Combs, Harlingen through 12:30, seeing some of this as this cluster, this part of the cluster, moves to the east, heading on through. There's Santa Rosa, Primera, Combs, Harlingen and whatnot, and that's all showing that that's going to continue to move that way. I think this area here that may be producing some small hail and some strong gusty winds will probably track a little more northeast towards Santa Rosa, probably miss Harlingen, but still Harlingen may see some more, like you, Mercedes, seeing the southern edge of this southern cluster. That's basically what's left of this storm area. I don't want to say system, but area, because it's becoming more disorganized. And we can look inside some of these things and see how deep they are. Those thunderstorms pushing on up near 60,000 feet, at least 50,000 feet. And that's what helps them produce hail, because hail is produced by water droplets being thrust up into the freezing temperatures of the tops of the thunderstorms. And then eventually that process makes the little hailstones big enough they fall right down out of the thunderstorm. The stronger the updrafts, well in excess of 100 miles an hour, to make some of those large hailstones, and then which we've seen. Look at this track of hail. Again, as I said, that core was a real butte moving on out of northern Starr County and heading into western Hidalgo earlier this evening, and then kind of dying out and has become more disorganized, but still showing that it's able to produce at least some limited hail, moving on into western Willacy County through eastern Hidalgo and eventually into northwestern Cameron. We talk about 4-inch hail showing up on radar. I tell you what, that gets your blood going, because that's softball size hail, for Pete's sake. But that was extreme rural Starr County, so we haven't had any reports anybody seeing that, thank goodness. But still, let's see, ½ inch hail. That's, you know, your dime and penny size there, getting up to 3/4 inch, and then yeah, 1/4 inch is one inch. quarter size is 1 inch. Now we're looking at future radar showing that yes, this does all continue to move to the east. So Port Mansfield, yeah, you're in it, Lyford and Raymondville, Sebastian, Harlingen, San Benito. But you know, really the San Benito to Weslaco line there, draw that in your mind's eye. That's pretty much where the thrust of this lead edge is just going, that's the southern edge of it. So as all this moves east, so if you're in Los Fresnos, you're in Brownsville, you're in Olmito, you're probably not going to see the harshest activity as it moves on and across Willacy County and northern Cameron County. But then again, Arroyo City, you're in for it. You're going to get it. And Port Mansfield. But then again, we have more coming in on the backside, not as strong, not as wicked, but continuing to do. This is almost just like a conveyor belt as it's managed to form itself. The energy rolls out of Mexico and then gets caught up in the prevailing wind and poof, gets pushed on in. The wind's aloft, helping to move this along to the east, where we still have an east-southeast wind at the surface. FUTURECAST high-res version, short range, shows that yes, the heaviest activity is still expected to move on, off, and away to the north, but I think it's probably skewed a little too far. But nonetheless, as we go to 4, 5, and 6 o'clock in the morning, you can see that we're still in the opportunity for some showers and thunder showers across the valley for the morning hours. So as you're heading on off to work or wherever you're heading tomorrow morning, you could bump into some of this activity. Keep that in mind. Wow, we've had a lot of lightning out of this deal. Oof, and it continues to move to the east. This and the hail tracker, wow, so impressive overnight tonight that we have had, or the last few hours. It has really been quite the show. And I thought, well, let's look at Edinburgh just live there on the backside. This is what's going on the backside of the activity, of the strongest activity. And you can see we get the flashes every now and again. I'm going to go ahead and step out of the shot and let you see some of the radar again. We're going to re-rack that and also remind you that we have a thunderstorm warning that's in effect for Willacy, Cameron, and a part of Hidalgo County until after midnight. There we go. You can see it again. You can see the pinks disappearing. The pinks demonstrate the more intense activity, and you can see that starting to disappear and die down. And that's a good thing, because that's what was, the higher core within that system starting to die down a little bit. But you can see there your thunderstorm warning in effect until 12:45 for Willacy County, Cameron County, back into Hidalgo County, as we still have more of this area moving to the east. So Raymondville, you're getting it. And San Isidro, you had quite a run. I hope no one in that area had too much significant property damage there. But we run on in through Willacy County in toward Port Mansfield, and it's looking like we'll have more running on across Willacy in the next hour. And then Cameron as well, the southern end of it, dipping on down into about 83 and then moving to the east. Again, till 12:45, this thunderstorm warning will continue. And yeah, you can see that even as it moves to the east, the groups within the activity continue to move to the northeast. So Raymondville, you're still waiting for some of the more significant heavy rain, frequent lightning, and strong gusty winds to move on through as that pushes on along. And that's true for you. You got Lyford right here and Sebastian here, and that's all going to continue to move on to the east. And then, of course, La Feria on into Harlingen, Santa Rosa, all still under the gun as this all continues to push to the east. There's Santa Rosa right there. And we've got for Combs and Harlingen anywhere from 12:20 to 12:30 as this eventually will move on through and push on into central Cameron County. So again, stay indoors. Let this pass. Don't go out and check it out unless you've got to secure things before it gets to you, and make sure that pets are indoors and everything's taken care of. But still, this has been quite a bumpy ride. These storms have the history of producing 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. I think that's pretty much dying down, but still strong enough winds to do damage. And the hail size has down as well, at least showing up on radar, and the reports that we've had have been nickel to quarter and marble size, so that's at least. But if you get a bunch of it, it doesn't matter what size it is, hardly, because if there's a ton of it, it still contributes to property damage. So that will continue to move on to the east. Lyford, you're seeing some of the heaviest activity right now. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and cut in again as necessary. We've got another 35 minutes for this thunderstorm warning to be in effect for Cameron and for Willacy County, and that's going to continue on, as I said, till 12:45. We have flood advisories as well on, off, in, and around Rio Grande City. That's fairly common after so much rain falling around Rio Grande City, including La Gruya. So keep aware of that. Just don't go outside. That's the best way to go about that. Anyway, we'll have more, and you'll see more information scrolling across the bottom of the screen overnight tonight. We'll see you.